Hey guys, today I picked up Left 4 Dead for the PC at work today. We got in some new games, and this one was, only 30 bucks Canadian. And, I figured I'd give it a try. I heard it was a good game when it came out last year, or earlier this year. And, I've never played it before, so this isn't so much a review as, a first look at the game. And, first level, let's go through it and see how it plays.
As you can see, this game's published by Valve, and it's running on the Source engine. This game starts off with a little video here. We're not going to watch too much of it. I'll cut it off after, say, 30 seconds or so.
Hold up. Ain't seen anything like this before.
Jesus, don't let that stop you from smearing it all over yourself.
They're changing.
God damn it, Bill! Oh, it stinks!
Alright, so we're going to start up a new game here. And like I said, this is basically my first time playing the game. I played it for, maybe 10 minutes just to get used to the controls. And so here we go, there's the loading screen. And we're off. You play as one of the 4 quote-unquote survivors. You're basically playing in a team. This game relies heavily on cooperation. Basically, you'll play as one of these 4 characters, and the other 3 are just there to help you. You have to help them, they have to help you. It's very fast-paced action, very simple controls, a lot of enemies coming at you at once. Really geared towards cooperation. Like I said, this game was basically meant for multiplayer, and that really shows. I'm playing single player right now, but like a lot of these games meant for multiplayer, the single player is essentially the same thing as the multiplayer, except the 3 players I'm playing with are computer controlled instead of actual people. You can see the graphics are pretty good, but they're not, top-of-the-line PC graphics. This isn't one of these games like, Far Cry 2 or Crysis on the Crytek engine, where you need, a really high-end computer just to run it. I mean, if you have a fairly new computer with a half-decent video card, you should be able to run this game pretty good. It uses the Source engine. Like I said, this game was published by Valve, so I mean, they're most known for Half-Life, and the Steam engine's probably most known for Counter-Strike, which is another, multiplayer game. And like I said, this game was very popular on Steam, and a lot of people downloading this game. This game came out on November 18th, 2008. Came out for the PC and Xbox 360. It's basically the exact same game on both, and they're both geared towards multiplayer. Like I said, this game on Steam, one of the more popular games on Steam to download and play. PC games now, there's not a lot of they're not doing very well in retail stores, but Steam's a good example. A lot of people downloading this game. There's millions of people on Steam. It's a great website or, program for not just multiplayer, but downloading games. There's tons of games you can download on Steam. And like I said, I bought this, just because it was, it was at work, and it was $29.99. That's the same price on Steam. So whether you buy it in the store or whether you buy it on Steam. Sometimes the games are a little cheaper on Steam, sometimes they're on sale. I think when this game goes on sale, it's like $20 on Steam, so definitely worth picking up. Like I said, it's a little older, obviously. It came out last year, so I think there's a sequel coming out soon, but, this is still a great game. I'm hoping that I, play it for a little while, get used to it, and I'm going to try it online. I've never been big into the online games, so I'm hoping that this will be a first. With only 3 players, you can play this with your friends. You're not going to be playing it with hordes of people that you don't know. You don't know if they're pros, or you don't know if they're cheating. With only three other players, you can pretty much just play this with your friends. This game also has what they call the AI director. This game basically changes as you play through the game, depending on how well you're doing and how well the other players are doing. The difficulty level is constantly changing. If you're doing really good, they're going to spawn in just all kinds of crazy enemies on you. If you're not doing so good, they're not going to spawn as many enemies on you, and they may spawn more health and stuff like that. So the game's constantly changing the difficulty level. Now they say that makes the game easy for different types of players to go through. If you're not a very good if you're not very good at first-person shooters, you'll still be able to go through the game and enjoy it. And if you're really good, then it's just going to be more of a challenge for you. And also it gives it a replay value, I guess, because the levels are going to be a little bit different every time you play it. Enemies aren't going to be in the exact same spot every time, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, as far as the controls go in this game, they're very basic. There's not really too much buttons yet they have to worry about. Everything on the screen is easy to see. Everything's lit well. And, if your enemies are in the dark or behind a wall, or sorry, not your enemies, but the players that you're playing with, if they're behind a wall, they'll glow in like a green outline. So it's really geared towards that fast-paced multiplayer action, and less, kind of like a slow-paced horror. And, it just makes it fun, blowing up zombies, blowing their heads off with the shotgun. And just the amount of enemies that can come at you is really what this game's about. And anyways, it looks like I'm about to beat the level, so I guess that's the end of this video. See you later.